What's good? Happy Saturday. Let's get to it. And for the people that be wondering why I don't be signed in on this shit, it's because I do this shit off my iPad. But my actual Prizepicks account on my phone. If you wondering why I don't be signed in and shit from time to time. But, yo, let's get to it. Man was there. He had 8. Man, at halftime. I don't know what the fuck happened. He had 8 at halftime. But I did see they removed one in the third. He was at 11. Then when they took him out, I went back and checked. Then that nigga was at 10. I said, oh yeah, here they go with that bullshit. And the crazy part about it, he had another chance. If you watch the game, I was watching the game and shit. He had another chance because he threw the ball to Reed Shepard for a game time 3 in the corner, bro. Airballed that bitch. That was gonna at least get us in the gray zone and shit. But the crazy part about it, if y'all go peep, you see how KD was the most popular player the other day on the rebounds assists. That nigga had 12 rebounds yesterday and like 3-4 assists. You see how they do? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that shit. That's why I don't be fucking with them popular plays. But the nigga gonna go over there yesterday. But the day when he was the top play on Prizepicks, the nigga ain't come nowhere near that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Cam Thomas, I told y'all, he was gonna get that 4. And I mean, shit, if they put him up there again for 4, honestly, I'd take that bitch again, to be honest with you. Literally, I'd take that bitch again. But, yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna start off, with the little free score they got for everybody. If you already used this, though, just watch the whole video and shit. I'm going to just post, like, a little substitute for this one and shit like that or whatnot. But, I'm going to my boy today. Where that nigga at, man? Not him. Where my nigga at, man? They got all the bullshit ass niggas on this. Where my boy at, man? Go to my boy. This old goofy ass nigga, look. And if you go look, Buffalo is the worstest team. And look, they just moved. I'm starting to tell y'all to take this shit. Because it was at 2.5, I want to say, this morning. And shit like that. To be honest, let me go see. So bitch ass nigga right here. I really don't fuck with this nigga. Cause that was some lame ass shit. But I don't even feel like that was him. I feel like that was the coach call and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion shit. You see, he played them and he got the face-offs. You see what I'm saying? But, man, who's to say this was in November, but who's to say he go out there and all of a sudden don't want to do face-offs again like he did us the other day. But what that nigga hit said, let me see. Oh, damn. Shit. Y'all see? Shit, I ain't got nothing to say. I'ma just leave this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'ma leave this right here. Now the nigga wanna hit people and shit. Oh yeah, I'ma just leave this right here. But y'all wasn't gonna go to him though. I'm just showing y'all this nigga, but I'm going to my boy today. Where that nigga at, man? We going with bro. Once that nigga start taking off on niggas and shit, one thing I peeped about this hockey shit, once they start winning, bro, you gotta go back to them. On the face-off, though. Once they get on the streak, just go to them. Because this one nigga named, like, AZN or some shit on the Kings, this nigga went crazy by 2 weeks straight on this motherfucker. I don't think they playing today. Not if they was, I'll show y'all who I was talking about. But, yo, we going with bro. You know what I'm saying? We going with bro. And, it ain't really much to say about this nigga, but He haven't played them niggas yet this year neither and shit. But I mean, bro be going the fuck out. Look at the nigga at home. I mean, shit. Gotta go with the nigga average 10, damn near 11 wins at home and shit like that. And look at this shit. That nigga, ain't no way that nigga played 10 minutes on ice one game and came and had motherfucking 10. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Was he the only nigga playing or something? Let me see if anybody's sitting that. Nah, just this nigga, but I'm sure this nigga ain't worth shit. He don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got nigga, you know what I'm saying? Say the nigga average 11 against sorry ass teams and shit on the face off and shit like that. When I look at this though, I go and look at the niggas that really be on there. Like this Joel nigga, he be on there and shit. Sometimes these niggas don't get that shit because the game get out of hand and shit like that too. But that let me see who on here. You gotta look at people like, there you go, that ANZE dude. Nigga had 17. You gotta look at people like that really be doing face offs and shit like that. I mean, you get 17, I mean, that shit kind of crazy and shit like that. This nigga, whoever he is, the nigga had 12. It really depends on how the game go. That's what I be saying. Like, if the game is close, bro, niggas ain't getting beat and blew the fuck out by 2-3 points, bro, niggas is more than likely gonna get that shit, bro. And I mean, this nigga too, as y'all seen the one time I gave y'all this nigga had like 20 plus face-offs, period. That time he ain't get it. But come on, 20, nigga, you should win 10 if you out there doing this shit 20 times. But yo, we gonna go with bro today. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that under shit. I don't give a fuck about what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go with bro. And the sub that I was gonna give y'all and shit, you know, for if y'all already used that Caleb shit. The fuck? One thing I'ma say about bro, when Devontae Adams play, bro don't be getting that shit. Like, he don't be getting no touchdowns, bro. Devontae Adams be getting them hoes because they all be red zone touchdowns and shit like that. So I ain't gonna lie, Matthew Stafford. If Devontae Adams play whole game, full snaps, everything, this nigga probably not gonna get this touchdown. I'm just being honest. I mean, he might, but like when they in the red zone, them niggas go to Devontae Adams. But I'm gonna give y'all. We're gonna take. Hold on. Fuck this shit. We're gonna take bro. Nigga had 3 against them. Then it's the playoffs. Niggas don't be going forward unless they got to in the playoffs. Niggas ain't trying to lose the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't really. Then the game against Minnesota and the game against Baltimore. Baltimore defense sorry than a bitch. Minnesota, they had some nigga at quarterback that don't even play. So I mean, they couldn't even get down the field for the nigga to kick a field goal. But y'all see, last time he went against them, it was 3. But I did hear that it might be like real windy and shit out there today. So this the thing. I mean, the nigga Goblin is at 6.5. They basically saying he gonna get something. If he get the 7, because you can go with either one, honestly. If he get the 7, he got to kick 2 field goals. Because a field goal is 3 points on this shit, too. So if you kick 2 field goals, that's 6 kicking points. And if you score a touchdown, then, you know, that's an extra point. That's 1 point. So he'll have 7. You see what I'm saying? So he'll have 7 or whatnot. Or, you know what I'm saying, you could take the field goals, too, because without him making 2 field goals, he not getting this shit. Because they not finna go score no motherfucking 5-6 touchdowns on no motherfucking Chicago Bears and shit like that. If he did, I mean, that shit would be crazy. Yeah, he'd have to score, to get 7 points, he'd have to score 7 touchdowns, and niggas ain't scoring 7 touchdowns. Especially not no playoff game. Because all they gonna probably do is slow down the tempo and all that. And shit, neither team, Chicago could score, but man, them niggas don't be scoring like that if you peep game. But then it got that basically they scoring 2 touchdowns. They got 1.5, PATs. So they basically indicating they scoring 2 touchdowns. So that's 2 points right there. but the nigga gonna need 2 field goals. You see what I'm saying? So that's 2. Then he kick a field goal. He gonna be at 5. He gonna have to kick another one to put him at 8. You see what I'm saying? To put him at 8 and shit like that. If he don't kick no field goals, and let's just say they score 4 touchdowns, he ain't gonna. If he score 4 touchdowns, that's just gonna be 4 points. You know what I'm saying? But I doubt them niggas score 4. But I mean, I was gonna tell y'all take this out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit. If you ask me, take this bitch. But let me go to it. That's the. If you use that Caleb Williams shit, then hey, that's who you gonna go with. You gonna go with bro, right there. Look, they got the nigga, like I tell you, okay, 150, blah, blah, blah. So they got the nigga holding not to 7. Right? This is what Vegas say. Vegas be full of shit and stuff like that. They ain't always right. Like I tell y'all, that all shit, like, it's a hit and miss. The score shit got that nigga at over 6.5. So it's basically saying the nigga gonna end up at 7. You know what I'm saying? Field goals, they got him at, you know. Look, this type of shit I look at. This one, Jordan Love the quarterback and shit like that. When Jordan Love the quarterback, I mean, the nigga, as y'all can see, I mean, the nigga don't really be not fucking up and shit. And we gonna move that shit to away games. This one, Jordan Love the quarterback and shit like that. Look at the kicking points. You see what I'm saying? Like, you might as well just take the kicking points over the motherfucking field goals. Because even though at the end of the day, he gonna need to get 2 field goals unless, like I said, the nigga, this game against Green Bay, they scored like, man, I don't know how many touchdowns they scored on them niggas. Yeah, they scored 4. Because that's 28. So he had 4 kicking points and then 1 field goal put him at 7. They scored 4. So, I mean, if you want to go off of which one more green and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I'd take the motherfucking 6.5 field goals. That's just me. And that's what I am going to take and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, Detroit kicker had 13. That's because Detroit couldn't score on them niggas like that. Like, they couldn't score no touchdowns like that. They were just kicking field goals. Last time he played them, he had 10. The game before that, he had 4. They had 4. This game, I don't think the nigga kicked no field. Let me see. Did the nigga kick a field goal? Hold on. I'm going to take this hoe off. Nigga kicked, this game, it say he made 1 field goal. So if he had made 1 field, I'm tripping. I'm looking at the Detroit game. Where that Chicago? Oh, they scored 4 touchdowns on them niggas. So and he ain't kicked no field goal. You see what I'm saying? He needed to kick 1 field goal against them, as y'all can see. But nah, they scored 4 touchdowns. No field goals on them niggas that game. So, I mean, I go with like I tell y'all, I go with the 7, man. Because it clearly looked like the nigga get the 7 more than the nigga even get 2 field goals. And y'all know how I feel about that popular shit and all them, votes and shit and that count on them popular tabs and shit like that. But, I go with, like I told y'all, that 7 shit, if anything. Shit like that. But this was yesterday and shit. People that buy cars and shit like that from me, hey. Same shit, the same shit. So, the same cards that people buy off my website, all I do is give them the same shit that I give people on my Telegram. Like, it ain't no difference and shit like that. So, like I be telling people, I mean, if you buy a card off my website, you just gonna get a card in my Telegram and shit like that. But, see, the nigga got 6. Then the nigga had 6 like, I knew KD wasn't dunking that hoe. Portland was not letting that nigga get to that paint. I was watching the game. They was not letting that nigga get to the paint for shit. You know what I'm saying? Cam Thomas, I'm telling you, when he starts scoring, he gonna get. If they put the nigga, I don't know why they not starting the nigga. If y'all ain't gonna start this type of nigga, just trade this nigga. That's the type of nigga I be. Like, bro, if y'all ain't gonna start me, just trade me. Because, I mean, he ain't no bad player. I mean, that nigga do shoot too much and shit. But he ain't no bad player and shit. See this? All I did, if y'all peep game with this, it's this one right here, right? It's this one right here. These four. And I mean, I just put Harden and shit in that hoe, you know what I'm saying? Kind of mix-matched it up. See what I'm saying? They go Grayson Allen right there. They go Harden right there. Mix that one up and shit like that. This was another one. He got hurt, but shit, he wasn't getting that shit anyways. But he got hurt and shit like that. And they ruled that nigga Jamal Murray out. So that's why they paid Washington nigga. Washington nigga turned up. Jalen Williams was the only starter playing yesterday I seen. And that nigga Derek White, they had that. Let me show y'all something about this nigga Derek White. So they had that shit they had Boston winning by like 12, I think, or 13 and shit on the books. So I was like, okay, nigga, I got on Outlier and I put in how many field goal attempts the nigga take when they win by that much. And the nigga only averaged like 14. So when I seen that nigga was at 15 and Prizepicks bumped that nigga up to 15.5, Underdog had that nigga at 15.5. But they had, if you take the under, it's going to be a lower payout. So I say, oh, I'm finna go under on this shit. Then I had went back and shit like that, and Underdog flipped it to, oh, you'll get a lower payout. They had dropped his line to 14.5. I say, oh, so the nigga finna stop at 15 or 14 because y'all saying, you see what y'all get what I'm saying though. So that's why I went under on that nigga. And I mean Trey Murphy, when that nigga in that lineup, bro, gonna eat. It don't matter who in that hoe. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who. And that nigga Grayson Allen, boy, man, that shit was lucky. That nigga had 9 in the end of the third quarter. I'm watching the game and shit. That nigga had a fast break. He had 9, fourth quarter. Man, that nigga throw an alley to that nigga DeAndre Ayton. No, not DeAndre Ayton. What's that nigga name? Mark Williams. That shit pissed me off. I say, okay, bro ain't even trying to shoot it. Then he had another chance to get over this shit. The nigga took a shot, a shooting foul. They fouled him. He ain't make it. So if they don't make it, it don't count as a shot, a field goal attempt. He ain't make it. I say, bro, this some bullshit. That nigga played the whole fourth quarter till with I think 5-6 minutes left and didn't shoot that bitch at all. He was still at 9. They took that nigga. I say, yeah, here they go with that bullshit. But the Knicks started coming back. So they put him back in. I say, okay, I already see how this shit finna go. That nigga got that last shot and shit like that. But when he got that last shot, I already knew what was up. You know what I'm saying? I already had knew. Because I knew this nigga Amen was going to get that shot. I really thought Amen, to me, that nigga had 18 the last time he played Portland 2 days ago. So I thought he was going to have 18 rebounds and assists again. But, I mean, it is what it is and shit like that. But, yo, that's all for today. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with me, like I say, you want to really get in, because, I mean, y'all could take the little free play or whatever, you know, shit like that. But if you really want to get in, bro, this way you get in it right here. Right here. You can subscribe to it. Whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Got a chat for people that need, people don't understand nothing. You can hit up the chat and shit like that. You know how it go. But, yo, man, take what you want, Got y'all 3 plays. Take what you want, take what you don't want. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel and shit like that, man. Comment on that shit, too. You know what I'm saying? Don't come with no negative shit, though. You know what I mean? I don't like all that. I don't fuck with that. I don't take no disrespect to nobody. I promise you that. But fuck with me. Like and subscribe.